Wow. Well,
You have no idea what we're doing on this video.
I'm frankly a little scared.
Okay. Remember last week we built your access bracket?
Yep.
And do you remember the threads on those toilet flange bolts we used?
They were 20
Okay.
and something else.
Okay, so they were quarter 20.
Quarter 20. There
What
we
does
go.
that mean?
Not a clue.
Okay, so as woodworkers, do we need to know all this? What that is that's the thread pitch.
Okay.
Or the thread, it's the first number is the thickness of the bolt, measured from crest to crest. Okay, and 20 is the thread pitch, or how many threads per inch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to show you how I used to do it. That was so difficult. I'm a woodworker. Do I need to know this stuff? Well, you know what? My wife thinks I'm Mr. Fix-It. So she'll come out and hand me this and go get me one of these. Okay, this just fell out, or I'm missing a bolt out of the vacuum cleaner. Okay, so you go into any of the big boxes, any hardware store, and they got these little knobs on there, or bolts, and you go like this and you say, hey, is that the right one? And it says quarter 20 on it. Where they came up with that, or how it's always worked, is if we look at this bolt here, right? I know this is a quarter 20, but if we look at this, in each of these top pieces, that's known as the crest. The bottom part inside is known as the root.
Okay.
So we got to measure crest to crest. There's so many great videos on this, but I'm going to zero it out. I'm going to bring it into fraction. Okay, and this is a digital vernier caliper. I'm going to bring it right here across, and you're going to basically see it's a quarter. See it?
Yep.
Okay, so we know it's a quarter from crest to crest. Now we got to find out what the pitch is, and this is called a screw pitch gauge, and this is how I always used to do it. And you have all the different, you got to look at the numbers here. There's a 24, 27. Okay, so I take it like this, and this is an SAE. Okay, so I take it like this and I look it up to the light. Hopefully we can see this, Chris. And I bring it right in. You see how it falls in the pitch?
Yeah.
And I know it's perfect. Okay, so I know that that's a quarter 20.
Okay.
Okay, so over the years, well, the difficult part is, what's this bolt? That's difficult too.
Right.
Okay, and I found this. This is metric. Okay, and the nice thing about a lot of metric bolts and screws I've ever used, it's usually labeled there. See that 10? But we need to know the pitch of it.
Yeah.
And it's usually, I believe it's a 1.5, 2. I'm not positive, okay? But what I'll do is let's just measure it. I'll bring this back. By the way, you're gonna need one of these. These used to be really expensive, but you can do what? You can do inch and fractions and metric. I'm gonna bring it back to metric. Always zero it out. I'm gonna bring it across here, and I will see it's 10 or close to 10. And sometimes you have a taper, so I always do it about mid shaft, and that's 10 for my eye. Okay.
Right.
So I'm gonna take it like this, and then I'd have to have a screw pitch gauge for that. What I found, and I forget where I got these, but I think these are the greatest things since sliced bread. Okay, let's check this one out. Okay, if we look here, and it's easy, you can get these. I know this is a 10, so I'm gonna bring it over here. See, 10 1.5, 10 1.25, 10 1.0. Okay, I know that looks like there, so I'm just gonna slide in and make sure you turn it all the way in. So this is a number 10 1.5 pitch.
Okay, so if it was any other sizes, it would not fit in that.
Exactly. But the beauty of this is you have the outside thread. See that? So I have this bolt here that Marianne gave me. I don't know what it is. I have to go get one. Okay? So I'm going to take it like this, and I bring it over here. And this looks like this may be it, a 3/8/16. It is.
Lucky guess.
Okay, so right where this is also so important is, what if I have something that the screw or bolt has fallen out, like a piece of machinery? I'm not going to take that to the hardware store.
No.
I could take these right over and try them right in that machine. Okay, so these are great, and they're called thread chasers. We'll have a link on our video down below, and that is Oh my God. This is the beginning of a lot of thread pitches that I'll teach you over the years. Like these are metric in, I think it's called UTS threads, SAEs. Okay, there's another thread pitch that are for pneumatic fittings and pipe fittings. They're called MPT, National Pipe Tap.
Oh.
Okay, they're usually the bigger ones. So we'll go through all of that in a later video. But I wanted to give you the basics because I think every woodworker should know this, just because of the machinery we use and
Sure.
tools we use in the shop.
Now, does that apply to like our fasteners and things too? Like for our wood screws?
A
Or is
little
that
bit different.
Okay.
A little bit different. It does not.
Well, stay tuned for that one.
Yes, sir.